Hello, hope you're all good. My name is Dan and this is the first in a series of devlogs, or I guess you could call them progress logs at this point, that I will be sharing my progress using Unity 3D for the first time. So, for a bit of background, I do have developer experience. I was making games commercially with Unity for about 3 years, primarily making 2D educational games for kids. I am sadly in a completely different industry now in terms of employment, however, I wanted to get back on the horse and start making games again, and what better place to start than delving into the third dimension? So, with 3D game development being something completely new to me, I wanted to take a fresh approach with how I motivate myself and create some kind of structure. I'm going to be releasing a new video each week, nothing too fancy. I'm not really that savvy with editing videos yet, so I'm just going to be talking through what I've done and showcasing my progress. This will give me the drive to have something new to show for each video and allow me to see the progress that I've made over time. So, what will this project ultimately become? At this point I have no idea. As you can see, I started out with a simple first-person character controller and I've been playing around with basic terrain. I did initially create my character controller following Bracky's FPS controller tutorial, however, it was a little bit janky and I just wanted a way to navigate my world without any issues, as my main focus this week has been building terrain and getting used to importing 3D models. So I eventually decided on getting a free character controller off the asset store just for now. Speaking of models, I downloaded several free assets from both the asset store and other websites such as the trees and this lovely house. The house does come with a door script, but it doesn't seem to want to work for me. I'm not sure if that's just me being dumb, so I'm going to do some playing around with that to get it working. I also downloaded a bunch of textures for the terrain which are also free, so I'll leave a link to all of these in the description, as well as any tutorials that I've followed so far. One channel in particular that has been extremely helpful is UGurus. They haven't posted anything in a while, but I highly recommend you check them out. I think at this point it would be better for me to just link tutorials I've followed instead of going through certain things in too much detail myself. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't plan on staying in tutorial hell forever, and I will be playing around with a few things myself once I get the ball rolling, so if there is anything I do in the future that you would like more detail on, just let me know in the comments. And that's everything I have for now. Obviously it's early days yet, but there are tons of things that I want to cover over the coming weeks, such as making my own textures and models, getting more accustomed to lighting, different render pipelines, using character models, the list goes on. So this week I think I'm going to start focusing a little bit more on terrain detail and start looking at how to incorporate lighting, which hopefully I can showcase in the next video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.